Hi, my name is Blány. I'm a yoga teacher of Vinyasa Krama Yoga. So I'm going to show you today just a beginner's approach to Vinyasa Krama. Just a 30-minute class to ease you in, or maybe address any curiosity that you have before starting a yoga class. So when you arrive at your yoga class, you'll be invited to sit on your mat, and you'll start with a breathing exercise. It depends on the teacher, so it could be something very basic, just starting with the eyes closed and just noticing the natural breath, bringing your awareness to the center of your chest. Don't change the breath, just notice the length of your inhalation, where it goes to, and the length of your exhalation as it leaves your body. So just keeping that awareness on the center of the chest as you inhale and exhale with your natural breath. You might be invited to notice if you can extend or slow down the breath by a second on your inhalation and a second on your exhalation. And then just readjusting that spine, making it long, tucking your chin in. Maybe your teacher will invite you to try Ujjayi breathing, the yogic breath, which is breathing from the throat. So to do this, I always tell my students, you're keeping your mouth closed if possible today. If not, just breathe as you comfortably can, slowly and smoothly. Otherwise, closing the mouth. You're going to inhale through the nostrils, but using the throat muscles like you're trying to pull in a hum, like. And as you exhale, it's like you're trying to push out a ha, all with the mouth closed, and you get that feeling in the throat muscles. So just give that a few goes. Inhale, exhale, and just notice if you can keep a little bit of a smile on your face so that the lips are spread as you do this. If you're comfortable breathing in this way, notice now, can you feel the belly sink, or consciously sink that belly towards the spine on your exhalation? Just bringing in an extra parameter, sinking that belly towards the spine on the exhalation. Notice now on your inhale, is the belly expanding? And just consciously expand that belly on your inhalation. If you've anything going on with the tummy or hernia or something else, and just a more gentle inhalation. Otherwise, you're expanding that tummy as you inhale with your Ujjayi breath, so through the nostrils, and as you exhale, that belly is consciously being sunk towards your spine. Well done. So just taking a pause for a moment, you can relax the controlled breath of Ujjayi. Just coming back to your natural breath now. We'll make our way onto our feet, so slowly coming up onto your feet. Again, just checking your alignment, rolling the shoulders away from the ears, tucking your chin in. Your tailbone is pointing downwards rather than outwards or being tucked in. The palms are pressing lightly into the thighs with the thumbs tucked in, and your chin is tucked in gently so the back of the neck is long. And bring back the Ujjayi breath that we practiced, and if that's not quite comfortable for you today, slow, smooth inhalations and exhalations. On your next inhalation then, we're going to take the arms out wide and we'll just bring them overhead. They can touch, the palms can touch as we then prepare to exhale, and then move the arms back to the sides of the thighs. We'll take that twice more as we inhale. Arms overhead, palms to touch. Exhale, lower the palms down to your thighs. If the shoulders have any tightness, the palms can stay apart as the hands rise up. So we've inhaled again, and so the hands can be shoulder width apart. If the shoulders are tight, exhale, lower the palms back down to your thighs. Now just turning the palms to face the rear. Inhale, rising the arms up. Hands can stay apart, and then exhale, lower down, pushing that energy downwards with control. Using your next inhalation, raising the arms up and lower down. So take extra breaths as you need, or slow down. My instructions are a guide, and do what is comfortable for you. But the aim would be to have a 5-second inhale and a 5-second exhalation in line with your movement. But for today, do what you can. Take a pause. So this time we're going to take the hands behind. So I'll turn around for this. So we're going to inhale. We reach the hands up, and then we bend the elbows, taking hands to respective shoulder blades. Inhale, reach the hands towards the ceiling. Exhale, crossing the arms. Take the hands to opposite shoulder blades. Inhale, reaching out of the waist once more. And exhale to the opposite shoulder blades. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale, return the palms down by your sides. Taking the hands to a reverse position, you can catch your wrists, your forearms or your elbows today. And then you're going to lift the chest as you inhale, head and neck can follow. And then exhale, come back to a neutral position. Use your core to come back, tuck the chin in. Exhale, lifting your chest again. Open up the front of your body. Exhale, back to neutral. If there's anything going on with the neck, just keeping the head in line with the spine, like I'm doing now. Exhale, back to neutral. Tucking the chin in, and then lower the hands down by your side. So we'll come to our half forward fold now, Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, raise the hands over the head. And exhale, you're going to fold forward like you're reaching outwards to make a number 7. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale, using the core muscles, slowly coming back up with the breath. And then exhale, taking that movement twice more. Feeling the stretch in the back of your body, using the core muscles to come back up. And one more. Up we go. And then exhale, lower the palms down by your sides. Palms gently tucked into the thighs, tuck the chin in. From here, we'll take the arms overhead and we'll prepare for full forward fold, Uttanasana. So like we did before, you're reaching outwards as you fold forward. And at this point, you might bend your knees, give them a generous bend as the hands come to the fronts of the legs or the floor. And then using the core muscles, take the inner arm in line with the ears to come back to an upright position. And we'll prepare to take that twice more. So engage in your tummy muscles, bend in the knees, taking all the precautions necessary to protect the lower back and not to overstretch the hamstrings. Keep the breath going. Ujjayi breath. Very nice. Lower the hands down on your next exhalation. Steady the breath, steady the heart. The next time you inhale, take your arms to shoulder height. On your exhale, you're going to bend the knees and just sink the bum downwards. Half squat, Utkatasana variation. Inhale, coming back up, slow as you can. Exhale, taking that twice more. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, down you go. And just stay for a moment. Just slide the knees back so you can see your toes. Now lift the chest as you inhale. And see, can you just sink your bum down a little bit, but tuck the tailbone in as you exhale. On your next inhalation then, coming back up slowly with control. Exhale to lower the arms down by your sides. Very nice. We're going to stretch the side of the body now in Parsvabhangi. So you can inhale, take the arms overhead and catch the left wrist in your right hand. As you exhale, leaning into the right side, stretching the left side of the body. And then inhale, coming back to center, change the wrists, take it to the left side. Repeat that twice more on either side. Feeling into the stretch, taking your time, maybe pausing at the end of that exhalation and coming back. Change the wrists and left side. Well done. And then inhale back to center. Lower the hands down by your sides. So we're warming up the spine in every direction. So now we're going to take the arms to shoulder height on our inhalation. As we exhale, we're going to twist to the right from the waist. So the legs you can see are staying where they are. And then inhale, we're coming back to center. On our exhale, we're going to twist from the waist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, back to the right. So can you go a little bit deeper, looking over that right shoulder maybe. Inhale, coming back. Left side. Inhale, back. One more to the right. We'll give the arms a shake after this. Coming back. Left side, nearly there. And coming back. Now lower lower the arms down. Roll them away from the ears. Give them a shake. Do whatever you need to do. We're not maybe used to having our arms in this position for so long. So have a moment here. When you're ready then, we're going to inhale, arms out wide overhead. You can come up onto the balls of your feet, squeezing those legs together. And then exhale, lower down with control. This is complete Tadasana, or complete mountain pose. Inhale, squeeze the legs together. Notice if the ankles want to flop apart, and then squeeze them together. Then exhale, lower down with control. Take that one more time. Well done. Lovely. So there are Hasta Vinyasas, or our warm-ups. And now we'll move into our standing posture. So just coming maybe 3/4 of the way up your mat. You're going to step back with your right foot. Keep the left foot forward. So the right toes can be pointing to the outer edges of the mat. And you can maybe slide that left foot over to the opposite edge so that you're on train tracks rather than being on a tightrope. The wider base will provide you with better stability. Okay, so see how that feels. You're going to keep your pelvis in a neutral position, so just mind that that back knee isn't feeling twisted, and make the adjustments that you need to have your limbs to feel like they're comfortable. We're going to be bending forward here. So we'll inhale, the arms come over the head, and we exhale. So we're hinging forwards from the hips. So it's like we're leading with the chest. And when we can't lead with the chest anymore, that's when we lower the arms. So the arms might come to the front of the leg. They might get to the foot or the floor. Front of the leg is fine. Bending that leg if you have any tightness in the hamstrings. When you're ready to come out, you're using that inhale to reach forwards, engage the core, and just take that movement again. Exhale. Keep that Ujjayi breath going. We're focused on slow, smooth inhalations and exhalations. Now lower the hands down as you exhale. You're going to take your reverse position again. So catch those wrists, forearms or elbows behind the back. This time lift the chest, head and neck follow, or keep it in line with the spine. And as you exhale, lead with the chest. Moving forwards, and then lower down that chest towards the front of the leg. Taking that bend if you need to. Inhale, you're going to lift the chest, lift the spine to come back to that upright position. And then lower the hands down as you exhale. We're going to change sides now, so soften the front leg and bring that back leg forward. And take the left leg behind. Checking the alignment of your feet. So like I said, turn those back toes outwards, and then you might walk the front leg just over to the right side of your mat. Okay, checking how your knee feels in this position and taking what adjustments you need to feel comfortable. Nice wide base is going to give you steadiness. So we're going to inhale, lean gently back, and then fold forward like you're reaching outwards first of all. Reaching outwards, and when you can't anymore, then lower the hands down, let the head and neck relax. Don't forget, bend in the front knee, keep the back leg straight. Use your inhale to come back up. And then exhale, come into that movement again. Take whatever additional breaths that you need to feel comfortable. We're aiming for slow, steady breaths and movement. And please do take rest if the breath becomes unstable. Exhale, lower the hands down. Take that reverse position again, so that'll be the wrists, forearms or elbows. Inhale, lifting the chest. And exhale, moving forwards, leading with the chest. And then eventually folding over that front leg. Don't forget that bend in the front leg. Be kind to yourself. And then straighten the leg and inhale, lift the chest. Come and back up. Exhale, lower the hands down by your sides. Step forward with that back foot. Well done. So from here, we're going to step out wide. Utthita Trikonasana. So you can step, or if you're feeling energetic, you can jump out, being kind to your knees. So the arms are in shoulder height for this position. And we're going to just bend forwards. So leading with the chest, the arms are out wide. Leading with the chest, and then just let the hands come to where they land. So that might be the front of the shins. Maybe they'll get to the fronts of the feet. Try and breathe comfortably in this position. If you want to make a minor adjustment, you could lift the chest on your next inhalation so the spine is parallel to the floor. And on your exhale, see, can you just take it a little bit deeper, letting the neck relax, shoulders away from the ears. You might even turn the toes inwards slightly in this position just to protect the knees and to offer better stability. And keep that softness in the knees now as you inhale. Bring that spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, take your hands to your hips, keeping softness in your knees. And then inhale, come and back up. And just checking in with how you feel now. You're going to walk the feet together now. You might eventually do a jump. Very nice. So we'll make our way onto the floor now. So we can take a simple vinyasa to do this, but if you feel like you'd like to get onto the floor now and meet us there, please feel free to lie down whatever way is accessible for you. Have a little rest there, flopping the toes out to either edge of the mat and the palms facing upwards, and we'll meet you there. So inhale, if you are feeling energetic, hands overhead, and just lean gently back before you take an exhalation and bend as you reach outwards, gently bending those knees, hands come to the floor. Let the neck relax, shoulders away from the ears, Uttanasana. Inhaling here, and exhale. Nice cooling posture. When you're ready, then stepping back with the right foot and then your left. So the palms are fully on the floor. And now from here, we'll take the knees, the chest and the chin to the floor, and we bring the fronts of the feet on the floor, sliding through. Inhale, lift the chest into Bhujangasana or baby cobra. Lower down as you exhale. Then tuck the toes as you inhale and press into the hands. Come up onto the hands and knees here. Take your time. When you're ready to exhale again, can you roll over the toes? You just come like this, yeah. So we're in a bit of an extended downward facing dog. You might have heard of it. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And from here, you can make a little adjustment, walking the feet forward. Or you can take a bend in the knees if the knees don't want to straighten today, that is fine. Or you can take the legs for a little walk, just walking it out. Mainly the four corners of the palms are pressed into the floor. In my school, we close the fingers and thumb together. Some schools, the hands are wide open. But the main thing is the four corners of the fingers are pressed into the floor, the neck is relaxed. Very nice. And now just take the knees to the floor now, have a little rest. If you can, just swing the legs out to the side and come onto your bum. Well done. Take the legs out forward now. We'll spend a moment in Dandasana. So palms are pressed into the floor. Deep inhalation, open chest, neck is long, complete exhalation. And then just Rolling that spine to the floor. Use the hands for support today. Very nice. So if you're resting here, we're going to join you. So everybody flop your toes out. The palms are towards the ceiling. Shavasana, corpse pose. We're taking a moment here to let the body adjust itself naturally. Let the mind and the body absorb the work that we've done so far. Imagine every little cell benefiting from the practice. And when you're ready, just bringing the legs together and turning the palms over. You're going to bend the knees and let them hover over your tummy, wrapping the arms around the shins or taking hands to respective knees depending on your capacity. On your next exhalation, you're guiding the knees towards the abdomen. As you inhale, just gently release. So these look like micro movements, but really using the breath, getting the end of that exhale as you guide the knees towards the abdomen, and inhale to gently release. And just one more. Inhale, then gently release. Then the next time you exhale, lower the soles of the feet to the floor. Walk them back to the buttocks. The palms are turned over on the floor by the hips. And we're going to inhale, squeezing the feet together, legs together. Raise the hips to the ceiling. Chest comes towards the chin. Dvipada Pitcham. Exhale, roll the spine back to the floor. And just take that twice more, as slowly as you can. And just one more. And down. Let your sacrum fully land. And now if you're near a sofa, like I am, you can turn your bum towards your sofa. If you're near a wall, you might take your legs up the wall. So just scooch around whatever way is comfortable for you. So normally, if it's a wall, I'll take my bum as close to the wall as I can with bent knees, and then I'll roll over onto my back and take the legs up the wall. Today I have a sofa, so I'm going to have a bend in the knees. I'm just going to take my arms out wide because I have space, tuck my chin in, landing my sacrum fully on the floor. I'm just going to breathe deeply for 6 inhalations and exhalations. So slow, smooth breathing here. If you can, bring in that ujjayi again. Deep inhalations and complete exhalations for today. Noticing the natural pause that occurs at the top of your breath. And just notice if the exhalation is naturally longer than your inhalation. So we have a little bit of control over our breaths today, but there's no force. Then when you're ready now, just preparing to make your way onto your side, and then maybe using a hand to support you into a comfortable seated position. So that might be on your knees, or you might come back to that cross-legged position. You could even grab a cushion and just underneath your bum for a moment. So because this is just a half an hour practice today, we'll leave it there. I'll add in the seats as the practice progresses. So just for a moment, tucking the chin in, bringing the hands together in front of the chest. And we'll just take the thumbs towards the center of the eyebrows for clarity of thought, to the throat for clarity of speech, and to the heart for right action. We'll take a short bow to one another. Thank you.